Yo guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about the custom tactics for 4-4-2. If you guys have been enjoying my custom tactics videos, make sure to subscribe. Also like the video if you haven't, and turn on noties as well, and comment anything you want. So this video is going to be on the 4-4-2. This is the normal 4-4-2, not the other variation of 4-4-2, just the simple baseline 4-4-2. Yeah, so let's actually get into the best custom tactics. Before we actually get into it, guys, just know that I am a decent FIFA player. So if I was bad at the game, you might not trust me, and you might not agree with what I say because my opinions might just be awful. But because I'm actually a decent player, you guys can trust me on these custom tactics. So we go over to 4-4-2, and the best custom tactics are right here. So with the defensive style, I play on balance. I've used that for every single formation I play with. I hope you guys should do that as well. The width, it doesn't really matter too much for your defense, but just don't play it like really high, but don't play it really low. So just play it on a 50. I think that's the best. Depth, I always have it on at least 60. Depth's just quite important to have quite high. If you have it low, you're just going to see your defense being obviously very low depth, and they can just play around you very easily, play around your midfield because your team's just very defensive. So if you have that quite high, they're going to have less space and less time on the ball when they're attacking, so you can capitalize on that, take the ball off them, and then counter attack, whatever you want to do. And yes, yeah, obviously if they go through on goal, they're further back, so you've got time to recover, especially with good centre backs like Varane who can recover like that. Now we go on to the offense. I have it on for the 4-4-2. You actually do have wingers, obviously. So I play on balance, but then we have direct passing. If you guys actually read this, it says once a team enters the attacking zone with possession, players will create chances by making runs for passes into space behind the opposing backlines. Strikers who are fast with a good attacking positioning attribute are the best at this tactic, and obviously I've played them with Mbappe up front. You guys might not have him, but still, you probably don't, but you never know. Fast strikers are the best for this formation. Width for the 4-4-2, you're going to have that on 60, I reckon. Players in the box, this is very important to have it quite high because the 4-4-2, you obviously have wingers, so you're going to be doing lots of crosses, lots and lots of crosses. So you want to have your players in box at least, what's that, 7. I play on at least 7. You could play 6, 8, just I'd say at least 6, and you're happy with that. Corners and free kicks, I always keep at 2 and 2. Now we actually go on to the instruction. I shall just show you what I have right now. So I do have these are all my players. So I have Caligari and Paqueta centre mid. They're both kind of attacking, but they're both very all-rounded. So that's all right for that. I mean, if you wanted to have one really defensive, like a Kante, you can do that, and then one attacking. That's absolutely fine. But I just have two kind of Hullet gang centre mids to play in the 4-4-2. They're not too defensive, and they're not like too attacking, if you get what I'm trying to say. So now we actually go on to the instructions. We start with the goalie. We always want to keep that on balanced unless you want them coming out for crosses, but I just keep that on balanced. We go over to the fullbacks. For this formation, you do actually want to have them on stay back while attacking because you will find yourself, this formation is very attacking. You don't have any CDMs, so you want to keep your fullbacks on stay back while attacking. Also, if you go to run type, you want to have that on overlap because you do have wingers. So what you can do is you can pass your wingers and your fullbacks will make an overlap. This will be very good for making crosses and just getting past their fullbacks. The overlap is very important for this formation. So you want to apply that to both your fullbacks. We then go on to the wingers. You do want to actually have comeback on defense. But also, you want to have, I'll explain why you want to have them on comeback on defense, but so you want to have them get into the box for the crosses. So let's say I have Bamba running down the wing. We're about to put in a cross. We see Garincha on the other side get into the box. As this happens, you're going to see let's say the defense win the ball back, your whole team's pretty much going to be up, except for Bamba and your centre mids. So you're going to have Bamba on comeback on defense, where you're going to have your wingers on comeback on defense, because you're going to find yourself very low on numbers when you're defending, especially in the 4-4-2. So when you've crossed it, your attackers are going to be all over them, so you're not going to have many midfielders to help you defend. But having your wingers on coming back on defense will be very helpful for you guys. We then go on to the centre mids. You're going to have one on stay back while attacking. I've got that wrong. I've put Caligari on stay back while attacking and Paqueta on balance. So I have Paqueta on the right because of the long shot finesses. So, because obviously he's left-footed, you're going to have him on the right if you have Paqueta. Obviously, both you want to have on cover center, and like I said again, one on stay back while attacking. We've already talked about the wingers, come back on the fence and get into the box. And now we actually go to the striker. This is the last one. So what I advise you guys having is keeping everything unbalanced apart from the attacking runs for one of them, for one of your strikers, which you're going to have them getting behind. So whoever your faster striker is, you're going to want to have on getting behind, and the slower one you're going to have on mixed. And that's all the tactics for you guys for the 4-4-2. I hope you actually enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you found it helpful, make sure to subscribe and like. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. If you guys want me to make another custom tactics video, just comment it and I will do whichever one you want. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.